Hello, I'm Carrie Bonfitto. I'm a nutrition consultant, and one of the things my clients ask me about a lot is how to make their own nut milk. Making nut milk is really very easy, and it's a great alternative if you're eliminating dairy for a little while. Perhaps you're going on a detox or you're trying to figure out if you have a dairy allergy. Making your own nut milk is beneficial because you're going to get something that is fresh, and it's going to taste different than things you can buy in the market. Once you taste it, I don't think you'll ever go back. So I'm going to make two kinds of nut milk. I'm going to make cashew milk and I'm going to make almond milk, and I'm going to show you how easy it is. So I have 1 cup of cashews, goes right into the blender, and 3 cups of filtered water. Pour that in there. This is the easiest of the 2 nut milks to make. You don't need a whole lot of equipment. All right, so those are our 2 ingredients. Turn this on full speed for a second. So we are literally done with our cashew milk. That is all it takes. It is frothy, it's delicious, it's blended. We can drink it just like that, or if you want to add a little bit of flavor, you can put a little bit of vanilla extract in it, maybe a teaspoon or so. Blend it up again, and you're done. I store my nut milk in these glass jars right in the fridge, and so you can see that you don't even have to strain cashew milk, which is great because it just really blends up there. It takes about 30 seconds in a Vitamix. If you've got a different, maybe a lower powered blender, maybe 2 or 3 minutes, you might want to blend it. And if you're not on a detox and you're not watching your weight, you could add a little bit of maple syrup to that as well, so you get a little bit of sweetness. All right, and the second kind of nut milk I'm going to make is almond milk. It's a very popular milk right now. You see ads for it all the time. So what I've done is I've taken 1 cup of raw almonds, and it's very important that you're also using raw cashews for your cashew milk. And I've soaked them overnight in some filtered water. And now I'm simply going to strain them, and I'm going to rinse them. Again, I'm going to rinse them in my filtered water and not my regular tap water, because I don't want any impurities in my nuts. And what you'll see as you sprout these, you'll start to see a little bit of an end come out, because basically soaking and sprouting are the same thing, and you'll start to see just the bud of a sprout come out. If you soak them for longer, you would even get that little curly Q sprout. All right, so once these are rinsed, straight into the blender, 1 cup of nuts, again my 3 cups of water. We're gonna need that strainer again. And I'm gonna blend. Now, you do have to strain the almond milk, which you don't have to do with the cashew milk. And I did buy, I swear, I bought a nut milk bag, and I can't for the life of me find it. I think my toddler may have stored it in one of his special compartments. I'm really not sure where it is, but I haven't been using a nut milk bag, and I've been making nut milk for 2 or 3 years now. I just use my handy strainer. So I just pour this whole thing into another container because I really like the wide mouth on my particular blender here. I put a strainer back on, and you can line this with cheesecloth to get a little bit of a finer strain, but I don't mind a little bit of the fiber getting through there. It's actually really good for you. So I'm just gonna strain out the almond meal essentially out of the nut milk. And what you can do is you have basically almond meal. You can make some sort of, use it like a flour. You can make muffins, you can make pancakes out of this. You can take it, put it on a sheet pan and dehydrate it in the oven for, I don't know, maybe 10 or 12 hours. Kind of a low oven, maybe 170, 150, however low you can get your oven down, or a food dehydrator. I personally don't have the patience for that, so what I often do is I plan to use my nut milk at the same time, I plan to use my almond meal at the same time that I'm making my nut milk. So I would take this and just put it directly into a recipe and reduce my liquid in that recipe a little bit. So if I was going to make pancakes out of this, I would just then take the water or the milk down, or the nut milk if I was substituting nut milk, until you get the right consistency in your recipe. And so that's really that. You can let it strain a little bit longer. For the demo, I'm probably just gonna go like this. And then I have my strained nut milk. Again, I'm gonna add a little bit of vanilla for some flavor and blend it up again. And I've got the finished product here. I mean, if that wasn't quick and easy, I don't think you can get to the store and back that fast. So if you're ever, you know, out of nut milk, grab some cashews and you're good to go. And I just want to taste this. I can smell it right now. It's so delicious. One note that I would like to tell you about is that when you keep this in the refrigerator, I know it's dairy free, but it still needs to be refrigerated, and it'll last about a week. You can also might see a little bit of separation of the oils. If that happens, just shake it up and it'll go right back together and you can use it normally. Hope you enjoyed my demo, and I'll see you later.